Live from Statesboro, this is 99 at 9 with Alex Richburg, Harley Strickland, Kyara Highsmith, Chris Smith, Tasha White, Zach Araghetti, Caitlin Oliver, Meg Elwood, Jontavia McDonald, Mario Hernandez,
Tonight on Channel 99 at 9, Georgia Southern students learn how to fight stereotypes. We will take a look at how the travel ban has affected students, and the New England Patriots win the Super Bowl 51. Welcome to Channel 99 at 9. I'm Ontaria Woods, and tonight we'll be discussing the local travel ban, Soul Series, and a Syrian refugee who is suing Facebook. Later this evening, we'll have two special guests joining us. Every semester, the Office of Leadership and Community Engagement hosts a variety of workshops called the Soul Series, where students are able to learn about leadership and converse with other topics during the week. This week's Photoshop, however, left many students hesitant to speak their mind after a difficult topic was brought to the forefront.
Stereotypes can be challenging to overcome, and in many cases, overlooking stereotypes takes personal growth. Students made their way to the Soul Series to explore their personal perspectives and learn more about breaking stereotypes at a workshop presented by the Multicultural Student Center. Each workshop participant was coaxed to examine what stereotypes they place on themselves, as well as others.
I highly recommend just being graceful with yourself. Like, give yourself the mercy and grace that you would give other people. Patience and time are two really important things because it's not going to happen immediately. I think also self-accountability is really important.
The workshop began by defining stereotypes in our society. Each student was given a sheet of paper to express themselves and write 3 different stereotypes they identify with. This was followed by a couple of demonstration videos. After students identified their stereotypes, an open conversation was led by the presenters, which at first left many students hesitant to say anything because of the controversial topic in itself.
I think the challenging thing always is to kind of get people to realize the real impacts of stereotypes. I think that stereotypes are something that are so ingrained in our society that it's something that's second nature. And so it's one of those things where you really kind of have to get people to challenge themselves to think, okay, what stereotypes are in existence, how am I perpetuating these stereotypes, and what things am I willing to sacrifice or change so that I can actually make a better impact for my organization and for myself.
After a while, the students were able to converse with each other, learning more about how to relate to one another despite the temptations of categorizing others. While the image of yourself may not match the image people have of you, this workshop leads to more open conversations about difficult topics like this one. In the end, students are learning about themselves and how to become better people for their classrooms and organizations.
The Soul Series are one of many that are sure to come this semester. We will have more information after the next one is scheduled. We are now going to take a look at a Syrian refugee who is suing Facebook for defamation in Germany.
This was the photo that started it all. 18-year-old Anas Motamani couldn't believe his luck, thrilled to snap a selfie with German Chancellor Angela Merkel. The photo went viral on every newspaper, every newscast, capturing a rare human moment for the normally reserved German leader. Anas's smiling face became synonymous with Merkel opening the country's doors to tens of thousands of refugees. Then came the Brussels terror attack. Suddenly, the photo reappeared on Facebook, falsely labeling Anas as one of the attackers. He explains, at first, I cried as I thought, this is not me. I thought immediately, what does this mean? What will the future hold? This is really not a joke now. It's serious. The Brussels bombing, the Berlin Christmas market attack, Anas's face has now been plastered across fake news articles, falsely accusing him of carrying out multiple attacks. He has received threats online. Life for him and his foster family has been turned upside down. They screen their mail, watch for suspicious vehicles.
Anas, ich hab dich lieb.
Anke Mew is fiercely protective of the teenager she has taken into her family.
The first time in my life that I'm have fear for my family and fear for the house and the things I do. And most of all, I'm afraid of Anas and his security.
Now Anas and Anke are taking Facebook to court. They say the social network took too long to respond to multiple requests to take down the false postings, now shared tens of thousands of times. In response to a request for comment, Facebook said, "We are sorry to hear about Mr. Motomani's concerns with the way some people have used his image." The statement went on to say, "We have already quickly disabled access to content that has been accurately reported to us by Mr. Motomani's legal representatives. So we do not believe that legal action here is necessary or that it is the most effective way to resolve the situation." Anna says it's not just about him.
Ja, ich will schnell eine Lösung finden, weil jede Person benutzt
He told us,
Facebook.
"I will find a
Und wenn
solution. It's not just
jede
me.
Person
If
schreibt,
anyone can write
sowas
whatever they
wie er
like on
möchte
Facebook,
und
spreading
bekommt
these
keine
falsehoods,
Strafe,
and no one is
dann
punished,
ist nicht nur
then it's
mein
not only my
Problem,
problem,
das
it's
ist
the
ganz
problem of the
die
world," he
Probleme.
said. Facebook has taken steps to identify and take down fake news more quickly before it spreads, and Germany may be among the first to test Facebook's responsiveness as it considers a law to fine for each fake news report the site fails to take down. For Anka, she hopes that having the matter heard in court will make people realize that spreading lies on social media has real-life consequences.
We are real people. He's a real man. He's a real young man living in real Germany, in a real family, with real friends, with a real job, with a real school, and it has impact in his real life.
But in a world of alternative facts and fake news, for Anas and Anke, getting back to normal life seems more hope than reality. Atika Schubert, CNN, Berlin.
Since the passing of President Trump's travel ban, the country has been in turmoil. Reporter Jasmine Cornell has more details on that.
It's very familiar to see like pictures with this there, since we have like their own letters.
Zachariah Hatterbach, a Moroccan student, enjoys discussing Arabic culture and diversity in the United States. He is a proud member of the Arabic Club, which is an organization that embraces all nationalities. The meetings are open to all students who want to learn more about the Arabic way of life.
Also, we try to represent the Arabic language and Arab culture from different Arab perspectives.
The group respects diversity and feels that their differences are not being appreciated by the travel ban issued by President Donald Trump. Recently, President Trump signed a travel ban that prevented 7 majority Muslim countries from traveling to the United States. If students traveled out of the country, they may be unable to come back to school or return to work. Students like Rihanna and Sarah find the ban unnecessary and have sympathy for the international students impacted by the new rules.
It makes me uncomfortable, especially with the refugee crisis going on, which I think is part of its cause. None of the countries that are currently banned have any involvement in terrorist activity.
I think it's shutting people out of the country that need help, and it's creating more animosity within the country.
Many, like Braden Smith, trusting the president and believe that the decisions that the president has to make are often dictated by politics.
Whatever the things he says, it goes because you obviously got to like the president.
The average American student will not have to worry about the travel ban, but international students are concerned about the future of student visas for certain countries. The issue is creating tension among some students, but there is optimism in the Arabic Club that the international students will be welcome to stay. However, most international students understand they are visitors to the United States and they have to play by the rules.
You know, it's unfortunate, but at the end of the day, our president is looking out for the security of our country.
Tonight, we will have 2 amazing guests who will talk about their personal experience as personal trainers right after this short commercial break. This is Tuesday Night, Channel 99 at 9. Stay tuned.
My name is Fabian Upshaw, and this is my story. I'm a Georgia Southern Eagle. I wear number 13. I received my undergrad in sports management, and now I'm working on my MBA. I just always want to try to do the right thing and, set the right example for people, and just trying to, have as much fun in life as possible. My dad died when I was 17 of a heart attack. My father's name was Wayne, and I most remember car rides with him when he would just break out singing songs, and he couldn't sing at all, but he said, just make me laugh and just dance all silly and stuff. Part of my pregame ritual, I do that right before I go in, no matter where I'm at, home or away. I just kind of talk to my dad, just let him know that I'm thinking about him and I know he's watching me. And just always say that he has the best seats in the house now, because normally, like, anything I go to, he's either right there on the front, like on the baseline when it was basketball, or like he stands right up against the fence whenever he's playing high school, or he's at the very top, so I can always hear him. And I just know now that he has the best seats in the house. Yeah, kind of like while I'm out there playing, I can kind of just hear my dad just, right there behind me, just running behind me saying, that's my boy. He always used to say that. He used to brag to people all the time about, me playing all kinds of sports. He just tell people, that's my boy out there, and how proud of me he was.
My name is Carol Upshaw. I'm Fabian Upshaw's mom, and he's special to me because he's opened doors for all of us that we never saw possible.
The Eagle Fund affects more than just one person. It affects a family.
College meant a lot to him because he'll be the first from my immediate family to graduate from college. So it means a lot to him.
It meant a lot to my mom for me to actually go to school and her not have to pay for it. And she stressed out a lot to me and my brother that she didn't have those opportunities to go to school and further her education. So just being able to give this back to my mom, it meant a lot to me, and I know it meant a lot to her.
It was a very proud moment to see him walk across the stage and doing this little dance that he did when he walked across the stage. So it was a very proud moment for us and our family.
It felt great. I felt like I accomplished something that really meant a lot to me, and I know my dad was really proud of me if he could be here, and I just know that was something that he would have loved to see happen.
It was a blessing for me to see him get into college, and right now I'm going also for my AS in Office Medical Administration. Go! Yes!
We're all on the same team, and we all want to win. How true are you? Help build the Eagle's Nest. For just $120, you will impact a student like me.
Yeah, well, I missed you, fool.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Hello and welcome back to Channel 99 at 9. I'm your host, Ontaria Woods, and here with us, we have two personal trainers from Statesboro. With us, we have Louis Temple, who is a Georgia Southern student and group fit instructor, and Sadia Yansene, who is a business owner of Simply Tone Her, a personal training business and Georgia Southern alumnus as well. Welcome, guys.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm good. How are y'all?
I'm awesome. I'm doing well.
That's really good. I'll be asking you both the same questions. Sadia, I'll start with you. When did you take interest in becoming a personal trainer?
I guess the first time I got interested was probably like mid-high school. My mom was actually doing some personal training, so I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. And then I got reintroduced to it again like sophomore year of college. So I was like, you know what, I can see myself doing this. So it was just kind of like an easy start, and then it just really took off.
Okay, all right. What about you, Louis?
Well, I played sports in high school, so I didn't follow up with it in college. So I just decided to do something that's close to it, and fitness just it made sense, and I enjoy helping people, so I just put the 2 and 2 together, and here I am.
All right, guys. All right, so my next question is how do you influence your clients to eat healthy? Because I know it can be really hard.
Right.
You know?
No, eating healthy is actually probably one of the hardest things. So a great way that I try to influence them is doing it myself. So, just kind of showing them that I'm on the journey with them and just, not making it so hard, like, I have levels to meal plans. So, like, just kind of accommodating to people's eating habits just kind of makes it easier as well. So.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so like Sadia said, I try to lead by example. So I don't post like on the Snapchat eating, fast food, because they see that, oh, he's doing it, he looks fine, so maybe I can do the same thing. And I also let them know everybody's different. So even if I did do that, my body might be able to handle it, but that doesn't mean they can. So I just tell them, focus on the goal.
Yeah, because everybody's body's different, so
Absolutely.
you have to treat it yourself. All right, so my next question is, as personal trainers, how do you help your clients reach their weight goals, as in working out? So say, for instance, you kind of answered the question already, because everybody is different and they have to, you take steps into introducing things. But when it comes to the physical aspect, what are some beginning ways you kind of introduce it?
I give my clients a little test at first. So I have like a basic kind of circuit workout that I make each client do, and depending on how they perform, I'm able to kind of customize their program, based on their performance. So it's really performance based, and they answer a couple of questions like, in regards to health and all that, and then I'm able to get an idea after a while to see like where they're at.
Okay, all right, sounds good.
I do kind of the same thing. I put them through not a hard beginning workout, but I put them through a workout that's going to test their mental toughness, so I can kind of see where their head is at initially. And then I go from there, and then I can also see, their form and if they're, a little athletic or what they can do for the first workout.
All right, and Louis, you're not just a trainer, you're also an instructor at a group fit location.
Yes, ma'am.
And it's at Georgia Southern's RAC?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right, that's cool. So let's take a quick look at one of his classes. So it looks like your group fit classes are a big success. I'm glad we got a chance to see that. Yeah. All right, so how do you both keep your clients motivated to stay fit?
I just give them encouraging words. So just telling them that they can do it, just showing them their progress as their journey comes along, just reminding them that, this is not going to be an easy journey, but a long one.
Okay.
Same thing, and I tell them to make sure they have a unique motivation. So a lot of people might work out because their friend told them to or something of that nature. So I tell them make sure their motivation is strong enough to push them through, the tough times. So that's the main thing I push.
All right. Well, Sadia, you recently shot a promo clip for Simply Tone Her at Georgia Southern's Paulson Stadium. Let's take a quick look at it.
This thing separated me from being average, good, to taking me to great, all right? Work.
All right. So now I'm going to ask, let's see. So before we end tonight's show, can both of you demonstrate some moves, some home workouts, just for viewers at home who are a little shy to go to the gym? They want to see some stuff. So what do y'all have to offer? Can we see some stuff?
Sure. Yeah, no, most definitely.
All righty. No, not yet. We're just going to hold tight and ask some more questions. All right, so calorie-wise, is there a certain calorie intake that you're supposed to have when you're dieting?
Absolutely. I think, like I said, there's levels. So I believe that a client who isn't used to working out all the time and eating right, they shouldn't hop right into calorie intake, because that can get so consuming and they can get so caught into the numbers, and then it starts affecting the numbers on the scale. So I think, calorie counting is great as you increase your fitness level, but just starting off, you just start eating right, just start making fitness a ritual and a part of your lifestyle. And then as you go further along, you can start counting calories and then really just start to focus on certain, muscle groups and stuff like that.
Okay, so I've heard that it's more of what you eat than how you work out. Do you agree with that, or do you think it's more of a 50-50 thing?
Mm-hmm. Or? Well, I'll let you start, and then I'll...
I think it's 50-50. I mean, When it comes to abs now, it's a little different. I feel like it take over more, 60-40 or 70-30 in that sense. But when it comes to working out, you got to work in the gym. You also got to work fitness. In the kitchen. So I think it's more 50-50 when it comes to that.
Okay, and so how can clients find some really good recipes and figure out good home meals to stay away from fast food and things to cook in their kitchen? So what are some quick little...
The internet should be your best friend. There's just so many resources out there. Google in itself is just a great place to ask a lot of questions. So, there are a lot of sites like MyFitnessPal or musclebuilding.com where, people can just go on there and just kind of search certain questions and just get an idea of, how fitness works and what, they'll even break it down to even show you your kind of body type. So there are a lot of great resources online that are there just waiting for you. YouTube, all of it.
I do YouTube. Because I need to see the food, before they... a lot of people just give you a description and stuff. I need to see it to know if I like it or not. So I tell them to go to YouTube.
Sure enough. All right. How is your schedule affected by your personal training sessions?
I feel like, as an entrepreneur in general, your schedule is just 24 hours rolling. So, I'm sure Louis can relate, but we have a consistent schedule, but it's always going to feel like it's busy. There's always things changing. There's always new clients. So, it just depends on the week or the month or the season. So it's just consistently changing and ongoing.
Yeah, and it depends on what I have going on for that semester or time of the year. So if I have a lot of classes or, just a lot of work stuff doing, then I won't have that many clients. I'll just do more online than I will in person, stuff like that. So I just keep track of what's going on with me and them. I just take that into consideration.
Okay. And so how many times would you recommend a client going to the gym weekly? Because some people aren't going to go every day, or, we have some people that may only go once, but just, think they're doing something. So what's a good workout, I guess? How many days a week, and then for how long should they spend at the gym?
I definitely think that it's important to make fitness a ritual. There are people who have high fitness levels that can go 3 times a week and be fine, but just as a normal number, I would say probably 3 to 5 days, depending on your work schedule, and that's what I would recommend.
Maybe about an hour in that 3 to 5 hour. Okay.
I tell some people to just I have some people that tell me they never worked out since high school or something like that, and I tell them if you're having a problem starting, just do something simple a day. So I tell them, go walk for 30 minutes a day. Try that first, and then make your way into the gym. But if you can't get there, do something at least 3 to 5 times a week.
Okay. What's the best part about being a personal trainer?
Seeing clients' bodies transform. I think that's the gift in it. So just kind of seeing, if I feel like a doctor, it's just kind of like someone comes to me and they're sick and, they're like, I just want to work on this and I want to feel better. And then, you give them a certain amount of time that they can do that. And then when they're done, it's like, boom, you're healed.
I guess you can say squats, not shots.
Exactly, absolutely. That's a whole nother topic, but that's exactly. Yeah, we need to promote that.
Squats, not shots.
Exactly.
Same thing though. It makes me happy to see people change their body, and it's also the relationships you build with clients. Yeah. Every client I've trained, I'm still friends with them today.
Okay.
So.
All right. So how often are clients able to maintain after they lose the weight they want to lose? Do you guys see where they kind of relapse in a way and gain it right back, or do you see more clients staying slim and staying proactive?
It's definitely dependent on the person, but no, you can definitely relapse real quick. I've seen clients lose 30 pounds, in a certain amount of months, and as soon as they get comfortable, they start feeling good, they start fitting clothes right, and they're like, oh, I can eat, I can go back to my normal ways, and boom, they're right back to where they started. So something you definitely want to continue to upkeep. Even us as trainers, we can't, go 2-3 months without working out and eating right, because then we'll start to lose, our bodies as well.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right, guys. So we're gonna keep it going. We're wrapping it up. All right. So back to these workouts that we're gonna demonstrate for our viewers at home. Sadia, would you like to go first, or would you like Louis to go first?
Louis can go first. We
Okay.
can start it off strong.
You want me to just go right here?
Yep. You can stand right over here.
Okay. All right, just a couple moves. This one is called the prisoner squat. All it is, you're gonna put your hands behind your head, get a little wider width and shoulder width with your legs. You're just gonna go down as far as you can go and stand up. Real simple. Go down and stand up. That's just one of my go-to moves. And then the other move I like to do is an inchworm or a walkout, whichever you prefer. You just walk out. If you're advanced, you can do a push-up with it and come back, and you just walk it back up. And it's real simple. It works your whole body and mainly your abs. And if you had to push ups, your chest and your arms.
All right, that looks
Awesome.
great. Thanks.
Good job.
All right, Miss Sadia, what do you have for us?
Hello, I'm going to, represent for our ladies. So I'm just gonna do a simple curtsy lunge because, as ladies, we like to work on our glutes. So curtsy lunge is kind of like a lunge, but you're gonna go diagonal with it. So you're gonna be here, you're gonna press back, then you're gonna stand up. You can do some arm movements with it. I would definitely say high rep if you're doing it at home so you can really activate your glutes. So you're just here, and a side view of that is here. And another great workout to demonstrate glutes is squat jumps. So you want to make sure that you're exhibiting great squat form and then you're jumping. So you're here and you're going to jump. Just make sure that you're squatting into your heels. So you're here, going to jump up and here. Perfect. That's it.
All right, so if I don't mind, can we have both of you do something together for our viewers?
Absolutely.
Sure.
We can do a partner workout.
What do you want to do?
So we can, we'll go ahead and be in squat position. We'll hold each other's hand.
Like this.
And then, so we'll tap each other's hand and then reach back.
Okay.
So
you ready?
you'll go on, and then reach back. And I'll reach back.
There we go.
That's a really good team
Awesome.
workout.
Ooh, really feeling the burn, guys. Awesome. And then sometimes you can switch hands. There we go.
Good.
And this is just a great way to motivate each other. There we go, Louie. Work those glutes.
I really do feel it. Feel it in my quads, too.
There we go. Awesome.
All right, thank y'all so much.
No problem.
You're welcome.
All right, so I'm going to wrap it up. Do you guys have any blogs or anything that you would like to promote for our viewers back home so they could get more information about how to reach out to you?
Go ahead,
You can follow me on Instagram at Louis, LEWII4X, and I post motivational quotes and also workout videos.
And you guys can follow me at Simply Tone on Instagram, or you can check out my website, simplytonefitness.com.
Well, that's it for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed this edition of Channel 99 Tonight. I'm Ontaria Woods with Sadia and Lewis, and I hope to see you next time.